Well, hello and happy new year to everyone. Happy 2025. Let the games begin. Yeah, so I thought it would be fun, and it's time for me to throw my hat in the game and do a little 2025 energy theme report. Now, my reports are nothing exciting. They're sometimes interesting, but they're really not full of predictions and things like all the other people. They're more like they are more about telling us, giving us a clue as to what's coming energetically, or where we're at, let's say, on our evolutionary journey as a collective whole. Like, what is happening? Where are we at in our ascension process, or whatever you want to call it? Okay, so I always start off with asking for words to describe the theme or whatever for this year. And the words that I got were turbulent or turbulence, disaster, and chaos. I know, don't those words sound great? But they do have a little bit different meaning. Let me look at my notes right here. For the US, the specific words or theme that I got was a karmic reaction or karmic blowback. And we've been working our way towards that for the last couple of years. Um, when I asked specifically about turbulence, sorry, I hope you can't hear those crows. I can hear them. The word turbulent, well, definitely in a more mundane aspect is about, let me click on here and get rid of that. Definitely lots of political change, structural changes, things are going to change. So that's going to feel turbulent in some way. But more specifically, what I was feeling was this turbulence in energy, energetic turbulence that is going to become stronger. I mean, yes, the sun has been very active and we feel it all the time, or maybe we don't recognize it, but we recognize, oh, one day we're up, next day we're down. It's going to get a little more turbulent. It's kind of buoyancy and then heaviness, buoyancy and then heaviness, because the fourth ray, what I was getting, is now it's not fully active on this planet, but it's much more active. The fourth ray hasn't been shining. I don't really know the right words to use, but shining on this planet, our planetary system, for a long, like, thousands of years. And it's just now in 2025 becoming, I guess, where we're at in the cosmos. It's able to activate, shine on our planet or planetary system. Sorry, I can't find the words today. But anyway, the fourth ray will become much more prominent in our solar system. And that in itself, that's called harmony through conflict. So this is where the chaos, the turbulence, and the disaster is going to come in, because the fourth ray is trying to take us from this chaos and conflict and separation and bring us back into compassion and humanity and understanding. So, yes, we're going to be experiencing a whole new type of energy hitting our planet. Let me see what else. Yeah, and also I was directed to look at turbulence because it's connected to the 36 gene key. And it fits so perfectly. The shadow of turbulence is called, the dark night of the soul. And that's exactly where the US and, of course, the world, Mother Earth and humanity, this is what we're going to be experiencing, our own, as a collective, dark night of the soul. And the hexagram that I got reflects this topic. Okay, what else? Disaster. Yeah, when disaster came through, I immediately felt these are earth phenomenon, right? Whether it be manipulated or not. But what I saw more specifically was volcanoes. Yes, they are active. We seem to always have volcanoes going off, but I see them really like flowing out and causing some destruction. As far as chaos, when I checked into this word, what do you mean by this word? Several different things, some not so good, some very good. Um, First thing I saw was chaos, people rioting, this violent rage. And of course, didn't it just start with these two events in New Orleans and Las Vegas? Which I think there is another connection to New Orleans, which I'll speak about later. Um, yeah, and so with this turbulent energy, right? Dark night of the soul, obviously the darkest of dark, hidden shadows and people are going to come out. So anger, violence, we're going to have heavy military engagements. I mean, it's not as if we don't already have that, but I see more of US military engagements and war. Yeah, this is dark night of the soul. This is, yeah. But also, when I was hearing this word chaos, what I was also feeling, I don't know why the number 5 was coming to me. And also this, I was seeing a fractal. And I recently just briefly listened to Lee Harris's energy report, and he talked about the word chaos. And he mentioned chaos is related to multidimensionality. And I was like, ding, that's exactly what I was seeing and feeling was that this fractal of what's been holding Earth or whatever, all of our timelines together is beginning to shift in some way, whether it's descending, ascending, I don't know. But our awareness is going to be opening up. So we will have more of a multidimensionality, more multidimensional reality. We'll be walking along and feel more woo. I mean, I know most of you have already been experiencing that. Hello, there's some messages coming through, but it's opening up even wider. So this is the chaos. Time is going to feel weird. Yeah, but it's a good thing, right? So this chaos, we're just going to feel like, oh, where am I at? What? There's no order to the universe, but actually there is. This is just the opening. What else? Chaos also with chaos in the fact that, so many things are changing. There was something else I wanted to say, and that little message just made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so then I throw the coins and ask for a hexagram to give us a little bit more specific information. And what I got was hexagram or gene key 60. And I did not get any lines, so that means we are in the gift zone, right? But it also speaks to this hexagram speaks to limitations. And in one aspect, it says, what it's saying is you've gone so far out of alignment that now the universe has to limit you and you're incurring a fate. And of course, that's what I was hearing. Karmic blowback, karmic reaction, not just for the US, but all of humanity. You've gone so far out of alignment that the cosmos has to step in. You've reached your limit. Okay, so we are being limited in enough is enough. But also the gift, which is a gift in itself, right? We're having an intervention from the cosmos, the universe, say like enough is enough. We're holding you tight because this can't go on any further because the damage to the rest of the cosmos. So that in itself is a good thing. We're being limited in some way. But also the gift, when I asked, is the gene key most relevant here? I got a big yes, and that it is the gift of realism. Now you would have to go and read this gene key 60, to really get how deeply this is connected, the gift of realism and the city of justice. And what I got was, yes, the gift of realism is really coming on board at this time. And it talks about how magic that we are learning, first of all, the current structures of the laws, the physical laws of our structure is changing. This is where the chaos comes in. We're moving up a new level of the fractal. And so the old laws of manifestation and blah, 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 whatever, how we experience life are crumbling because a new level is coming in, our new level of awareness. So we're working at a higher level, which has slightly different laws. So magic and manifestation, which I have already noticed, because just a side note, my identification has shifted to a whole new plane of existence. So manifestation is like instant and crazy and it's so easy. And this is what we're going to be seeing: more magic. We can create more magic much more easily. Yeah, because the old structures of this physical reality are changing. So this is a really good thing. But also, if you read that Gene Key, it's talking about when you go into justice, it's talking about, it's connected to the codon ring of Gaia, 1960 and 61. And 60, which is where we're at, is more physical laws and blah, 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 which is what is going to start changing first, right? But then it moves into 19, our sensitivity to what's beyond the veil is going to be opening up. And then 61, our inner truth will really come online. But this whole codon ring is talking about I think he calls it the Earth ship Merkaba, how all of the transformations on this planet will take place. So no accident that I got hexagram gene key 60 for where we're at. We are in the beginnings of the changes. They are starting this year. We're not just experiencing karmic blowback as we have been for the last couple of years, all this blah, bad, 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 bad. Now we're entering into the hope. And I hate to use that word, but even though we're going this way, finally we're going this way too. So I think that's a really good thing. Does that make sense? Okay. That's enough of that. So realism, yeah, if you're interested, you can just read Realism and Justice and know this is where we're heading. Okay. I did just some random check-ins on things. So moving beyond the current structures of blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay. Now I wanted to ask about Elon Musk, because I've always had like a little, not quite a fan, not completely. Well, maybe not at all. Anyway, I did ask, I just asked general questions. I'm not going to get real deep. Does Elon Musk have humanity's best interest at heart? And I got a warm, I wouldn't say a yes, like warm yes, but you need some more understanding. Ask some more questions for clarity. And I go, oh, okay. And then it struck me like divine inspiration or divine aha. And I said, oh, does he believe he has humanity's best interest? Ding, ding, ding. So even though you can feel that a person doesn't have somebody's or best interest at heart, the fact that they believe they do can appear like they do, or they say that they do because they believe it, but actually their motivations are they're being manipulated or motivated. Their motivations are wrong, or not that they're wrong, but they're motivated at a different level of consciousness. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yes, however, he does have, I asked, well, does he, because humanity is like a big question, right? Like that's a huge topic. But I said, does he have the US best interest at heart? And I got it, ding, ding, ding. So he truly believes he's working for the best interests of the US and maybe humanity. However, I did ask, however, is he motivated by power and money? Ding, ding, ding. So, of course, this is ego motivation. And, so you can think that you're doing the best for humanity or the US, but your motivations are, you're being driven by things that are not in the best interest. Anyway, I asked, because I was wondering, there's a lot of manipulation going on from the unseen world or unseen groups. And I asked, is he being manipulated by the deep state? No, at least not at this point. Then I asked, is he being manipulated by, just for ease, the bad ETs? And I got a yes. Okay, so there you go. He may think he has humanity's best interests at heart, particularly with AI and these implants and all that sort of stuff. But I believe that he's been being manipulated by the ETs, and easy to do when your base motivations are money and power, right? Okay, so there you go on Elon Musk. I asked about Vivek Ramaswamy. Does he truly have, well, I asked about humanity and they said, this is not the right question. And I go, oh yeah, that's right. Does he have US's best interest at heart? Yes. But is he also motivated by power and money? Ding, ding, ding. So, I mean, us poor little humans, power and money come our way and, yeah, I might be tempted as well. And I asked, is he currently being manipulated by any group? And I get a no, that's current, right? Because he's only just now kind of coming up into places where manipulation would be to whoever's advantage. So there you go on Vivek. My take on the drones, I asked, are the drones man-made? Yes. Is this a military exercise? No. Is this a secret organization exercise? Yes. Were they looking for something like the radiation theory? No. I said, oh, was this a beta test to test our response? Yes. Let's see. Is this secret organization planning something? More me, yes, like you need more clarity. Is this about preparing for disclosure? Ding, ding, ding. And I'm not, let's see, my handwriting is awful. Do they have humanity's best interest at heart? And once again, I got that, yes, they think they do kind of thing, but really not. Okay, they think they do. And see, even the bad ETs or the bad group can think we're doing the best for humanity because we know better, right? So that's these questions, you have to look at how you're wording things. Is this secret organization run by the good guys? No. Is it something like they're planning a fake alien invasion? Yes. Okay. So like maybe they were testing to have these horrible, ugly drones coming out of the sky, testing to see our reaction. Can we get away with a fake alien invasion? For disclosure purposes. Disclosure of what? Because the bad ETs want to come out and introduce themselves. I don't know. It's all just a game. And this is all just for fun. Who knows what will happen? Okay, so the drone's definitely man-made. I mean, how could you not know that? So I would say that Stephen Greer is the person out there in the talking world with the most accurate information at the moment. Now, regarding the orbs, many people are saying that these are, ET or divinely sent. And what I got was the orbs are man-made too. Yes. Are they also part of this secret group? I don't even want to say yes because it's a weak, well, maybe. I'm asking all kinds of questions like, is this new tech? Is it already known tech? Is it alien tech? Blah, 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 blah. Are they projections in the sky? And I was like, no, missing the point, going in the wrong direction. And let's see, is the orb a new form of drone? And I kind of got a warm yes, but so I'm like getting close, but I can't figure it out. But I don't sense that they are natural or the invisible world or good ETs. I think the orbs are connected to the drones. It's just new technology. Anyway, and once again, it's to see how we would respond. Yes. So you have two versions, something that's plainly a man-made. These drones were scary looking. I think they ignited a little fear. And then something that wasn't so scary looking. And I think they were testing both reactions. Just what I got and feels kind of right to me. Because the theory from Farsight, I don't know if you are familiar with Farsight and Courtney Brown, he was saying that, yes, these orbs and drones are the good ETs. They said they would come out. They want you to know that what they're there, blah, 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 blah. Well, if these were the good ETs or whatever showing themselves to help humanity, excuse me, then in my opinion, my little humble opinion, I don't think that they would choose specific areas and only certain people would see them, right? Certain groups of people. It would be a worldwide phenomena. They have the ability to do that. They have the ability to cover the entire US, the entire globe, not just certain places. So, and I think that there would be an immediate soul interaction of goodness rather than fear and distrust and question. I think that there would be an inner knowing that, oh, these are the good guys, right? Okay, that's just my opinion. As far as Farsight, I was asking about, can we trust their information? Are they being manipulated? And the remote viewers, which I think they're fascinating. They're so, they appear to be so spot on all of their stuff. And what I get is no, the group is not being manipulated. They are working with good ETs. Hold on here. They are working with good ETs. Trust Farsight. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, we can trust Farsight. Good ETs are helping them. Blah, blah, blah. So I think we can really trust them. However, I did ask a question, and I did ask it poorly. And I said, are Farsight remote views accurate and truthful? These are two, I should have said accurate and not added truthful, because that's just a wonky word. And I got to know. And what my sense is, based on the quality of the question, that sometimes the accuracy of what they're seeing or the interpretation is a little off. Not that we can totally trust them. They are working, good ETs are working with the group, but sometimes they are not seeing things accurately or truthfully, you see. So that was just a tough question to ask. When I checked in just to do any clairvoyance for any events that may be clearly on a timeline, like most likely to happen, I did see, and I've seen this a couple of times, a passenger plane being shot down, a US big event passenger plane being shot down. And I asked the Oracle, does this seem to be a true vision? And I got a ding, ding, ding. So we'll look out for that. And then other things that I saw, and look, I don't know who's fighting who over, I'm not ignorant, but I don't pay attention to who all the players are. And when I got these words and places, I had no idea if they were fighting each other. I had to go look it up, and I think that I'm pretty right on. I see the war in Beirut. I was feeling, I felt, you know how I think it was, I don't know what country just had that big explosion. Israel did that big explosion. It looked like an atomic bomb. Well, more is coming, and it's headed for Beirut, but it looks like it was Sudan. I don't know the makeup of this, but boy, is it going to intensify. And Beirut, which is apparently a coastal town, I think it's still functioning and alive and working, and people there, is going to be hit. So there you go. As far as, then I went over to England, UK, and then I saw this heavy, kind of like the fog that we were experiencing here in the US, this really dense fog in several or many states that just seemed a little odd. But I was seeing kind of the same thing over London. Clouds, very low clouds, or maybe it was the fog, maybe it's the fog situation, but I could feel there was something hidden. So it's gonna be some mysterious cloud or fog event with something hidden in there. People are gonna see this, and I did it through the coins, and I got ding, 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 mysterious cloud, something hidden in the clouds, yes. Then jumped over to China, something about nuclear war, nuclear talks, that will be topic. North Korea, intense military energy. South Korea, oh, I heard freedom. Something, I don't know what's happening there. Apparently, the president was just booted out. I don't know. So maybe that's a good thing, and maybe the people will find more freedom. I don't know why my face is turning red. I think I'm having a niacin flush, but I am on fire. No, I haven't taken any pills. So I don't know what's happening here. I hope it's a good thing. Australia, I just saw a bunch of flooding. So now going back, I was also, I was thinking about, okay, the dark, the dark forces, if we're on this trajectory of change, what's next for the dark forces? What are they going to try? And immediately, this was before all this hubble, this chaos in New Orleans, I saw the Super Bowl. And this is going to be an important ritual time, one like sacrifice. And so seeing that, and then seeing this terror, fear being generated in New Orleans, and the Super Bowl happens to be in New Orleans, right there at the Sugar Bowl or Sugar Bowl Arena. I don't know if I'm getting that right. They're planning something. They're already generating the fear of terror. Super Bowl, we know that it's traditionally always some kind of ritual or sacrifice. I don't know. So anyway, I get that that's the dark's last sacrifice to generate fear and whatever. So there you go. That is predictions for 2025. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Okay, until next time. Bye-bye.